Hi, and welcome back to the Deadman Company. As always, I am your DM Shivam, and I use he/him pronouns. And I'll let the rest of our players introduce themselves.
Yeah, hi guys. How's it going? My name's Nolan. You know, I'm sorry. I usually do like an intro bit here. I'm just feeling, I'm feeling a little under the weather, if I'm honest. Give me 1 second. I have this bag of like, fucking cough drops over here. Hopefully it's gonna hold my throat. Give me 1 second.
Ah, that's better. Time to do my wacky intro. Hey everyone, Nolan here. I use he/him pronouns and I play Ash the Furbog. I don't love my companion Maple. No bit this week, just happy to be here. On to the next person.
Hi, I'm Kate. I use she, her pronouns. I play Dea Tolawai, our Water Genasi creation bard. Who else uses she, her pronouns? I'm not looking to give horse in the mouth. Go, keep going.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I use she, they pronouns. I'll be playing Elena, the Victory Cleric Asmar, who uses she, her pronouns.
On this totally normal intro bit, hi, I'm Elliot. I use he, him pronouns, and I play Onimori, the human fighter, also uses he, him pronouns.
Hi, I'm Nemo. I play a Warlock Hexblade, the Brad Menace, him pronouns, both of us.
The bit's not ending.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a little better now. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, my voice was just a little hoarse. I think it's all better. We got the intro? We good?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who was that guy then?
So, yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Wait, I've been here the whole time.
That was just Nolan, though.
My brain hurts. Ignore me.
Okay.
Yeah, we ready to start?
How,
Yeah.
How about I do that recap then?
Yeah. Sounds great.
Okay. The map makers formally meet the mermaids that help them escape. Aurelia, a jellyfish mermaid, and Marina, a piranha mermaid. The latter being the daughter of the pirate Barclay, with the both of them being the last members of the Scarlet Krakens. They check in quickly with Zoe to learn that Harpy's Cove is on lockdown to look for either her, the party, or both. They plan to meet up with her later once a rescue plan has been made. A discussion is had with the mermaids to depose Borsellino and Bildrath and replace them with puppet leaders rather than leave the spots empty, to avoid Cielo sending a member of Las Espadas from wreaking havoc on the town. Elena confronts Dea in her mind about the properties of the gun she's been using, then yelling at her out loud when her anger boils over about Dea's blasé attitude about it. Pulling the rest of the group into the argument, they learn that the gun uses a soul to power itself. In the end, Dea still gets to keep the gun, with Onimori in particular being left shaking at the conversation. During their rest, Dea overhears a conversation between Ash and Maple in regards to her shenanigans and the hair tie situation. The mermaids return afterwards with the best but still not great choices for their new figureheads, Holly and Isaac. They collect Zoe from the danger of town before deciding to convince Isaac first. Putting Ash in a fake set of cuffs, Elena and Dea escort him to the lighthouse to get close to Isaac once more. Having moved quickly, however, as he nearly injects Ash with a mystery serum, Onimori murks him immediately, leaving his lackeys floundering. As they knock them out, however, Dea's gun turns to try to make the final hit on them, and prompting her to leave the room. before arguing with the demon in the gun itself as it steals some of her life force with the threat of eating her soul as well, causing her to ask Evelyn for a meeting soon. Meanwhile, Ash and the Red Menace tie up the lackeys, leaving Elena to delve into Isaac's unconscious mind. She learns that the serum would have turned Ash into a mermaid, and where the rest of the mermaids are being kept. Onimori steps out to investigate Dea's absence, and catches her trying to peel her hands off the gun. As they manage to do so, and toss Isaac into the sea to the mermaids, the map makers begin the next step of their plan.
Yay!
Yeah. Awesome. We can get going with the... Sorry, give me one more second. I'm going to take another drink. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah. Alright. Doing better? You all good? You're you, all that?
It's me, Nolan.
I
Yeah?
don't like that.
You know,
That
like-
sounded off.
Yeah, Nolan sounded a little different when he said he was fine and he came back. He wasn't like sure that we had introduced ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Funny joke.
Yeah, that sounds just like Nolan. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Did any of us say a joke?
No?
I didn't think I put one in the recap.
Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared.
God.
It's me, Nolan.
I think
It's
so.
Nolan.
Yeah, buddy.
That's what he says all the time.
Yeah, it's his catchphrase.
Do you smell burnt toast, buddy?
Okay. Oh God.
Are you sure? Can you tell me that you're not smelling burnt toast? I feel like you're on the you're not. You don't sound good still, dude.
No, I won't do that.
What?
What?
No, I won't do that.
Okay.
Well, damn. I guess not.
Is this did Nolan just record himself talking so he wouldn't have to do the intro? That's what it sounds like to me.
Hey, where's Nolan right now?
Sorry. I got everything figured out. Sorry if I was a little weird there in the responses. I think my voice is just feeling a little weird. Good to go?
Gosh.
Hey, Nolan, what did you just tell us like 10 seconds ago?
I was responding to you guys as I normally would for our intro. That was a pretty funny bit, I think, right? Yeah, we're good to go.
Sure.
We're ready to go.
I'm sure you put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I put a lot of effort into that string of jokes that I told.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, name one of those jokes again.
Oh boy, we really got to start this session.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that's how Nolan offloaded his workload to an AI version of himself.
God. But yeah, with all of that now done, we'll pick up right where we left off. I believe you guys are all at the lighthouse. As the two mermaids have taken Isaac off into the depths to try and poke some information out of him. At this point, you guys could also probably use a rest. It's definitely getting late in the day if you guys kind of wanted to settle in a little bit.
Did
They can watch us, right?
did Onimori and Dea come back inside?
I would
I
assume
believe
they
you
were.
guys met us outside.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could have been a mermaid.
Mhm.
I could have been a mermaid.
I would have been so happy to be a mermaid until you ran out. I've been fucking sick.
Damn it.
I know. I'm so...
Did anyone have anything they wanted to do before we headed back to the... Oh, we can't go to the hideout.
No, we're gonna stay in the lighthouse because
This is
Yeah,
the
that was it.
hideout for now. Yeah.
for now.
Yeah. We're just going back out to the ocean, right?
No, you can stay in the lighthouse probably.
Oh, that's true.
I
Mhm.
don't know how we could sleep comfortably on a fucking like skip. You know, it's like it barely fits us in the first place.
Yeah, you guys are not sleeping on that thing. And at best, if like you guys were taken out to the boat, I mean, it's like a half a broken boat. You guys would have to like set up
Yeah.
sleeping bags on.
Yeah.
I guess.
Alright. So we head up into the lighthouse
Mm-hmm.
with all of our stuff that we did take with us at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, as you guys look around, yeah, you can see that there are at least a few like cots and stuff like that in like a little like living quarters.
Did we want to go through the lighthouse before we made camp here?
Yes, actually, I'm gonna go check his office.
Wait, would you say that we're inspecting the lighthouse?
Yes.
Why,
yes, we are.
Oh boy.
It's no time to shine.
This is a weird bitch that you've landed on the red mess. I don't know how I feel about it.
I love it.
I'm just happy to be here.
Well, okay.
The Ramesh runs off.
Where are you? Well, I'm going to go make sure he doesn't fall into a vat of brains, I think.
Yeah, I guess.
If you do find the vat of tiny tadpole things, you should probably destroy it.
Yes. Dea, would you
Oh.
like to come with me?
I was actually going to see if I could get some aerial surveillance done with the aid of Maple. Ash, would you?
I did have something for you later, so don't let me forget.
Sure, Maple can't fly. Maple can fly on her own, but not if someone is riding her.
I was going to tell her to look for specific things.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Ash says a few things, and Maple sort of like cocks ahead and turns to Dea and like shrugs and walks over. After she is summoned, because she's not summoned right now. Fuck! Whoosh! Big burst of flame. Ash summons Maple, who is not out right now. Fuck. Oh damn! I forgot she looks like that.
You Vegas summon her.
Her little eyebrows.
Well, Dea grabs Meeple and you.
Meeple.
Maple. Yeah. No, go ahead.
I can't grab
The
her.
updated
Oh,
token.
you can't grab the token. Oh, here I got it.
Hmm.
You have to get
Spiritually, Meeple.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Dea and Maple going for recon. Onimori and the Red Menace gonna go for the brains.
Red Menace.
Ramesh, I'm here.
And Ash and Elena, you headed to the desk or?
Sure.
Yeah, she's just gonna go.
I'll- I feel alone. I'm gonna go with Elena.
Just
Alright.
standing there like, oh, okay.
I need something to do.
Okay, let's go ahead and start off with. Let's start off with the desk first, probably the closest thing to you guys. Yeah, Elena, you're just gonna start rifling like through his desk, looking for any sort of like papers and the like.
Yes, because when I delved into his mind the first time I met him, I saw letters like back and forth to like whoever he was talking to in Cielo. That's what I want to find.
Yes. Okay, great. Go ahead and roll me. You guys can both roll this a perception or investigation check. There's plenty of papers around, but you know, you guys are definitely looking for like papers that would catch your guys' eyes. I'll tell you some base information though, for sure, no matter what.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Got a fucking
Let's
high roll
see.
for perception.
Yeah, as you both begin to look about, Ash, you can first tell that like there is a lot of letters to entreating just like various officials in Cielo from Bilgerath. You can see that like as he was trying to like create this deal, he was reaching out to a lot of people. Christina was in fact one of them. But you can just see like some vague names of what you can assume are high and important people in CLO, judging by like the titles and like the esquires and stuff like that that they have like attached to their name and all the honorifics.
Sure. Bunch of nerds.
Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, very few people like actually bothered with a response to him. But those that did like you seemed to like they didn't want to get themselves like involved in that kind of like a dangerous business. Those that did though, as you can see that someone called who was at least titled La Pestilencia began to write back, offering like a proper like trade route, and sending over like an offer to send over Borsalino to eventually start doing those like trades and the like. As you can see, as like whoever La Pestilencia is, they begin to send like more and more letters asking for information for Isaac specifically. As they send like letters back and forth, you can see that Isaac begins to ask her for more and more information about like some of the things that Cielo's been rumored to be working on. Ranging from the tadpoles that you guys saw earlier, to various like weapon designs that are meant to be like more powerful than a normal design. I'd say with your 19, you can't fully quite comprehend like the intricacies of what he's trying to do with those, but you can tell like that's like a thing he has CLO for too.
Boy, there's a lot here, Elena.
Huh.
There's a lot of information. What did you find?
And then Elena, with the 21, as you begin also looking through again like this massive pile of letters, you can see that like in one of the letters, they do not sign it La Pestilencia. They sign it Rosa. As go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
What's happening?
Are we gonna get an Elena flashback right now? We're doing this right now.
Ooh.
Got a 4.
Great.
Boy.
With
Oh,
a
no.
4, as like you see that name, your mind suddenly begins to flash, as like you can see that there's like a woman significantly taller than you. As she begins to just like mix this like potion together, you can see that there is like someone currently just like strapped to a table, looking in fear. As she says, with the right potion mixtures, you not only need to be able to torture and hurt your target, but remember, you need them alive. As she spills like one drop onto like the person, they begin to wail out in agony. As she gives just like a semi like pleased smile, you suddenly like snap back to where you are. As with that failed Constitution saving throw, go ahead and so have your current health, and you take a level of exhaustion.
Shit! Oh my god!
As you begin
That's
to
not
bleed
great.
from the nose.
Oh,
So I'm gonna just okay.
Elena, you okay?
Just a headache. And she quickly wipes the blood from her nose and tries to look for more information.
Boy, that sure doesn't seem like a headache.
That's a little sussy to me.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll
Yep.
a deception check. Yeah.
Oh!
It's a headache. I understand.
Oh my god.
God.
Y'all.
Well, alright, perfect. Let me tell you all of the information that I found.
And Ash relays
Okay.
all of the information that they found.
Mhm.
Guess I'm not saying that all again.
Yeah.
Some other stuff.
No, that's fair. Okay. La
So,
Pestilència is
yes.
pestilence. That's another Lost Espada that he's been in contact with. Oh, that's not great.
I suppose that they do have backing. This is the warning that we got from the mermaids that should something happen.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, they have full intention of keeping this spot at least, or diving into the research.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess what concerns me is, I mean, this all implies with these papers being here that is not Borsellino, I guess, but is Bildrath
Bildrath.
controlling people already?
It seems like it, or at least very good terms with very high people. But so is Isaac, from what I can see. I guess she's just gonna keep all of these letters for later use.
Alright. Besides that, in the room you two guys are in, there are like these strange weapons that were mentioned in the letters, if you guys wanted to investigate those more.
Oh shit, sure.
Arcana checks?
Oh.
Oh, there are just
Yeah.
weapons on the desk?
Not on the desk, like on the other side of the room, like in
Right.
like you can see like there's like a small like kind of tinkering station, so to speak.
I love the +0 I have to this roll.
Same
Mhm.
here,
Oh,
buddy.
that was almost an
Oh.
18. That's a 2.
Ah, that's a 14! That's something better.
Yeah, not quite enough.
These are magic. Maybe.
Yeah,
the
maybe.
proper magic
Mhm.
Magic.
Yeah.
God. So
Ash,
funny.
you are so out of your depth here. Elena, as like you can look at these, you can tell there's like very strange like markings all over them. But you have no idea exactly like what they mean. They are definitely like unfinished though, but you had no idea like what exactly he was waiting for to finish these weapons.
Oh, he needed something to finish him?
Yeah, I will say that. They're very much like with the 14, I can definitely like tell you they're unfinished for sure. Like that much is obvious just from like the way these kinds of things are like. Yeah, you can see there's like there's a few parts that are like off of it and stuff like that, but like again, it's the why because they look like all the parts look there.
Could it be like the weapon that Dea has? It requires
hope
souls.
Not.
Perhaps they needed components that he was looking to get here.
Hmm. I'm gonna take my camera and take a picture of them. I'm not touching these things, but I'm gonna take a picture of like the symbols that are on it.
Yeah, you do so.
Like a real weird music pause for Big Ben.
Mhm.
The Dreadworm burst through.
Mhm.
Burst through the door. As he always does.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of at the loss here.
I mean, this is all bad, but it's information that we should bring to the rest of the group. I mean, we know that now there's a chance that some people... Is there a way to check? I guess that would be in the notes next to the tadpoles, not necessarily in these, but...
I think our best bet for this would be Dea to look at these. She knows more about this magic than I do.
I got a question for Shibu. So
Mhm.
this says, I mean, so clarifying, there is Lighthouse Boy, who I'm forgetting the name of, Isaac, was connected with Borsellino and Bildrath because, I mean, or at least in the correspondence, he was connected to Bildrath, and Bildrath.
Here's the note. As far as you can tell, let me lay out like the web here of like how these are all related to each other. Isaac works underneath Bildrath.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can very much tell like it might even be to a point where like Bildrath has, so to speak, coerced Isaac into working for him, but Isaac works directly under Bildrath as a scientist. Bildrath reached out to Cielo to make like a trade offer. La Pestilencia decided to accept that trade offer, but she sent Borsellino to make the actual like trades in person.
Oh, I understand now.
And I bet the trade was for mermaids, or at least mermaid scales.
Yes.
Okay,
Fuck.
alright.
That's the network.
Why does Pestilencia need mermaid scales, though?
What's weird, too, is when I went and, I guess, threatened the shopkeep, he's like, oh yeah, you Sealans like these too. I'm like, I should have asked what he meant, but I didn't want to look suspicious. Pestilencia, you're right, you're good.
Fuck.
Dea?
Fuck.
Yeah?
Shit.
Yeah? Try again.
Elena, sorry.
Yes?
We've been talking about Dea a lot. It was the first name that came to my mind. Elena, I know you don't remember a lot. This makes me think, at least, we don't know a lot about mermaid skills. We know that maybe with what Isaac was doing, someone can turn into a mermaid, or we know that they can be a cure-all, a sort of universal medicine.
Mm-hmm.
I think someone high up in Cielo is sick. Or dying, or something of the like. I don't...
But who?
That's what I was going to ask. I don't suppose you remember anyone that was under the weather.
Not that I know of. I know that I served a king, so if the king had an heir or something, like descendants or something.
Could the king have been sustaining life, perhaps, or I'm just speculating now. I'll be honest, magic not my thing. But I don't know. It's a theory.
I did have a question for you. Your arrows, you can copy magic, right?
Yes, slightly.
Do you have to see it in order for it to happen?
I believe so. The essence is that if I have seen a spell cast, I can call upon the power of the stars to recreate it, essentially. I'm sorry. Was there a certain spell you were looking for me to cast?
Only if it's necessary, but I won't dwell on it for too long.
Ash comes to a realization and nods and just sort of goes,
have energy at the end of the day, one of these days. Even if the spell fails, you still cast it.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's just in case
Of
anything
course.
happens.
Yes.
Well,
we should go present these
yeah.
books to the others.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would
We
like,
walk out?
Yeah, I'd like to look next to those tadpoles. I wonder if we can't find a way to remove them, or at least detect if someone has them.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
We go.
We go.
cool. Let's go ahead and as you're heading over there, we'll cut over to Onimori and the Red Menace.
Where is the
Red
rest
Menace. I
Is he at
went
the top of the
straight to
fucking lighthouse?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
of
is.
course he is. He's inspecting the lighthouse. That's the first place you have to go to.
Great.
It's
Would you like to
all
roll
right.
investigation to inspect?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
You guys Onimori's climbing up the lighthouse to find you.
Oh, it's so bright up here.
That's an
It
8.
gets flashed in the eyes with like 3,000 lumens.
Yeah, you just get flashbanged every every 20 seconds or so. With an 8, it's a lighthouse.
Hell
Is there
yeah.
anything important looking up here?
The lighthouse.
The lighthouse. The light probably.
Onimori.
No, you can definitely tell that like stashing anything like secretive up here, I mean, the light would definitely like shine it out and make it kind of obvious, so
I mean, like, in lighthouses, usually the light is, like, at the top of the room.
yeah.
So, like, there's stuff on the, like, the actual floor of the room.
Oh, the like top area.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what you guys can tell, like that's kind of like the observatory area, and it's more like yeah, nothing too much interesting in there. Mostly just kind of like, like a place where they probably like dined and stuff like that. You can see like food tossed about, half-empty bottles of alcohol, like.
It's just a frat house.
Yeah.
The Red Menace.
Yeah.
This is very interesting and all.
Yeah.
But would you
I
like
agree.
to go squish some of the brains?
Just 1 second. Red Menace has a little notebook.
Good.
Scribbles like a drawing of a lighthouse and then does a check mark. Just nods his head. Yeah. I'll up to
Great.
par Onimori. Okay, let's squish them brain.
Alrighty. We head all the way downstairs.
Yep, you head down the large spiral staircase. Any conversations? Do you two take the long walk down?
What do you think of those stairs? Do you think they are up to standards?
Well, seeing as none of them have collapsed under our weight, and, they aren't, that crooked, all things considered, I think they pass.
You do a jumping test.
I jump.
On the stairs?
Yeah.
Roll out. No.
Go,
They're
go,
fine.
go.
I mean, I think for Daibo is 100 pounds, but also Onimori's 4'11".
Yeah, I mean, if you were to jump and slam through
He's like
the
one
stairs,
quite
as
large
funny as that
man
would
combined.
He just falls through the floor
yeah,
though.
it's all
Holy
20
shit.
stories. No, it's fine. These stairs are sturdy enough that they could support you just doing a normal jump.
Looks good.
Yeah. Red Menace does another check on his notepad.
Oh my god.
Alright. You guys are now downstairs?
Yeah, what do we see in the laboratory?
Yeah. Yeah, the main thing you guys can see is in fact the small like pool. It's like the strange tadpoles are kind of like swimming around. You can see some of them are kind of like more engorged than the others. They're kind of like this
Engorged.
pinkish color. They have like a little bit of like wrinkles and stuff like that. Some of them are even beginning to grow like little chicken feet. Like,
They're wrinkly and engorged, is what you're saying?
God, why?
I guess they're turned into brains, so like logically that makes sense, right?
Did a wrinkly and a gourd.
I
It's
thought
a wicked
it
word,
was
so I
meant
can
to be
remove
like
them.
an eldritch sort of.
Sorry. I take it back. I take it all back.
No, it's too late.
That's on. That's going. Right in the quotes.
That's in the video, though.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the quotes.
Are they all in vats like before?
Should.
Yeah, it's like one big pool for all of them as they kind of like swim around. At like the bottom of the pool, similarly to Christina's lab, yes, you can see like there are like corpses in various states of decay. As you take a look at these, you can see that like any of them that haven't been like very well decomposed have like head wounds on them.
Oh.
Ugh.
We should.
No,
we sh-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just. We should destroy these before they get hairy.
Harry?
Yeah, those. They're like little.
Onimori, you hear a voice in your mind. I'm cutting this off.
Oh, no. I think we should destroy them.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we know how Isaac's been getting his victims.
As Onimori, yeah, you hear just like a tiny little voice in your head just say, "Who are you?"
Fuck. Bad.
As you can see that like the one that's like the most like grown, it kind of like swims over to you on its little chicken legs.
It's the fridge again.
I grab it out of the pool and throw it on the ground.
Hey, stop this. Stop. No, I don't want this.
Is it like just flopping around on the ground?
Yeah, it's kind of flopping around on the ground, like almost like it's like holding its like legs almost in like a defensive pose,
Punt.
like kind of hoping to like kick you away. You just punt it.
Ugh, it's speaking in my head. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
you
let
should
it.
punt it.
I like leave it on the floor to like flounder and then die, and I'm gonna keep like grabbing more of them and just throwing them out there too.
You
I'm
remember she
starting
punted
to
them.
punt. I'm punting them. I'm punting everyone that hits the ground.
Mm-hmm. They shriek in your head in like this loud, tiny tone. As it begins to kind of like rattle your brain and almost cause like your ears to be pierced there.
Oh, they're loud. Keep throwing them.
Yeah, you do so as the screaming now turns to like a fever pitch in your mind.
Okay, I think I need a break from this. And while I
sure?
leave
That'd
the
be
Red
good.
Menace to continue punting them, I'm gonna see if distance fixes it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You do so as you can hear like one of them like say, "But wait, we can help you. Don't you want anything?"
No.
We can-
Onimori responds out loud, even though they're talking in his head.
We can make you stronger?
I don't need that.
Then what do you want as it is going to cast detect thoughts on you.
I don't like that.
Oh, why?
Do I make a save or something?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
If he delves into your brain.
Let me see.
Is he?
See, detect thoughts.
You can get surface thoughts too. But
Yeah,
that's
I guess
free.
surface thoughts. then
Yeah,
can
when you
go.
cast the spell, you initially learn surface thoughts of the creature. What are Onimori's surface thoughts about this?
These things are really annoying.
Okay,
They need to die faster.
great. As you can hear it say in your mind, what do you want? Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Not particularly high, only a DC 10 as it tries to delve deeper into your mind.
Let's go.
Yeah.
16.
I'm immune
Yeah, with
to
a
magic. I
16,
don't
once
believe
again,
in it.
magic is bullshit.
Yeah, magic's bullshit.
As yeah, you can feel it trying to like sink its mental tendrils deeper into your mind. You're easily able to like force it out.
Ugh. The Red Menace, can you hear that too?
What? Do I hear anything?
They're like screaming like banshees. That's a thing that exists, I think.
Oh, that's just thoughts. You should just block them out.
No, it's the brains.
That's not really different. Just keep kicking them.
Alright. I might take a moment. I'm gonna look around the laboratory and then go back to the vet once the Red Menace has had his fun kicking the ones I've already thrown into the pool.
Yeah, you do so. Quick side note, is my mic better?
You sound fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's better.
Mhm. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the Red Menace, yeah, you're just going to just start blasting away at the pool, just like kicking mind after mind.
Are there hammers nearby?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I hunt the things with hammers.
Yeah, you're just doing whack-a-mole to the fucking brain creatures. Yeah. You now hear like similarly to Christina's house. As you begin to like crush each one of these, you do see like a loud little like scream in your mind as like they go down one after one. As I'd say, there's maybe like 8 of these in total. You do manage to crush each and every one of them, as they are now all dead.
Whack-a-mole high score acquired.
Mm-hmm.
I break the tank next because it
No, the Red Menace, wait.
what?
We might want to be careful how we break that. It's full
Why?
of liquid and dead people.
But glass just sounds so good.
True, however, I don't want to be ankle deep in rotting people.
Just leave the room after.
Alright, I'll let you do it, but let's look around the place first.
Okay, fair.
Alright, you just want to check around the area, see kind of what's up?
Yeah, any like research notes, like Christina's
Yes,
lab?
I was about to say, yeah. So you definitely can see some like research notes. You can see. I'd say research notes are probably the main thing. That and probably like there's various like ingredients and tools. If you want to try and investigate those too.
I'm just gonna steal everything.
Okay. Cool. You want to read through
looks,
the
like relevant that Dr. White could use to like
Yeah.
research what's going on here.
Okay. You want to try and read through the notes yourself, or?
Sure.
All right. It's all in very like high-level scientific jargon. So go ahead and roll me an Arcana check to see if what you can parse together here.
Arcana or investigation?
Allow investigation too.
Okay. Would I have advantage on Arcana?
Okay. And 12. I mean, you know, the vaguities of it is like it takes someone who is dead and it transforms whatever their brain was into that creature. However, like, you don't really know too much of the specifics of what happens, sort of the in-between, which is arguably the more important part.
Perhaps Dr. White will be able to make sense of these. I take them.
You do so. Alright. Reminisce anything to look at the notes or nah? Just in case.
I'm just with my arms crossed, staring at Odimori,
Waiting
waving
to
the
break
hammer.
the thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just like he's camera over the glass.
Yep.
Onimori looks over and goes, I'm done now.
Cool. I smash.
I run to the stairs.
Yep. And with a satisfying crack, the glass begins to like form like this fracture as it suddenly just begins to give way as the entire thing just shatters.
I run.
You're just gonna try and outrun it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Onimori, I'd say obviously you probably were a safe distance away from
He's
this when
been
you
like
told.
inching towards the stairs.
Yeah. So Reminisce, or sorry, Onimori, you're fine. Reminisce, go ahead and go ahead and roll me a athletics check. Not particularly high, like... actually, no, normal difficulty, DC 15, just see if you can outrun it.
13.
Actually, it's be acrobatics, but I don't know if that's better for you.
Acrobatics? If it's
Yeah, if you, like,
acrobatics,
jump
I have a
out of the
plus
way.
3.
You have +3?
Yeah. 16 then.
Oh, 16, then yeah. Yeah, you do manage to quickly, like, nimbly jump out of the way. As yeah, you're on the stairs as like the liquid now kind of fills up the floor under you guys.
Nice.
I will say though, like the stairs are like the safest part, but like in my mind, like this room was connected to the office on the same floor. And like the stairs only really lead up to the top and like I guess like the bedroom area. So the door you guys need to get to like where everyone else is on the other side of the room from where you guys are
I mean,
now.
it's not gonna be that much liquid, right?
I mean, I guess yeah, it's fair. As soon as it starts kind of sink
if
away.
we do that.
No, you're right. Actually, yeah, it kind of starts sinking through like the floorboards and the like.
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
There's now a very pungent smell just across the entire room too.
Ash from the other room.
What is that smell?
Mori holds his breath as he crosses the room.
Yeah. As yeah, you two meet up with the others. We'll cut back to your reunion after we do Dea and Maple. You two are outside.
Yep. To be probably most productive with things, and as it's on the tail end of stuff for the day, Day is gonna be upcasting tongues to be able to talk to Maple.
You fucker, gotta participate in the scene. Alright.
Got him.
Maple will Shimmer will go over Maple as she just goes, "Oh, good. Alright. Let's fucking do this thing."
Alright, well, I believe it would be useful to see if we can get a better look at this island, if there's any hidden entrances, exits, anything precarious around.
Sure, I got it. Easy peasy. Maple's gonna fly up. Do a big once-over. Look for all the secret shit.
And then
Yeah, the secret shit just on the outside.
Yeah, Day's gonna attempt to do her own search as she can on the ground.
Yeah, Maple is essentially like flying up and just looking for like, yeah, just any more concealed like entrances either around the lighthouse to maybe like the secret area, or like
they have any little stashes on the island hidden under a rock.
Yeah, secret stashes of the like yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll me some perception checks. See what we got. 11, 17. Okay.
Not great for Maple.
Yeah, with an 11 as Maple you circle around, can't really tell much from your eye in the sky there. Yeah, nothing like particularly useful.
I think at one point Maple like lands on the top of the lighthouse, and like I want to imagine the Red Menace looks through a window and just sees like Maple doing like the King Kong thing from the top of the lighthouse, just like swinging at stuff in the air.
I am night.
Yeah, great. Dea, as you kind of like search around on the ground, you can see that like in the waters below, there appear to be like a handful of like what appear to be discarded potions.
Oh boy, what have they been attempting to hide? I mean, she's gonna go collect some things, I suppose.
Yeah. And I will say, you definitely notice that, like, they don't seem to have been hidden. It seems like they were discarded for sure. Yeah, you can see that there are, like, what appear to be, like, health potions. They seem to have, like, the same sort of, like, consistency to them.
They only appear to look like them? Oh.
Well, it does seem very strange to you that if they were perfectly like normal and fine health potions, why would they have been discarded?
Could I attempt an Arcana check to see if these were perhaps other kinds of potions disguised as health potions, or perhaps failed ones?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Smart.
Are you fucking kidding? I am sad. I am sad.
This potion is made of potion.
Bruh.
How many were there?
Let's go with like 3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Might hold on to these for another instance, I suppose, at the very least. Won't toss them for now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm marking scuffed potions.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else?
She's gonna wait for Maple to land at some point.
Meeple does come back down eventually and just goes, I couldn't find anything. Weirdly enough, it's hard to see with a bright fucking light in your eyes.
Interesting. I think I have found... Yes, but also not healing potions. They were legitimate. I would have assumed they would hold on to these, but... I'm assuming something is defective and we should not drink these ourselves.
Well, then why are we keeping them?
Perhaps we could switch and trick someone with them instead.
Meeple sort of like squints.
Someone trying to get an upper hand on us? Well, if you try to thief from us, here's a little other surprise instead.
Remind me not to get on your bad side, alright.
Noted. I wouldn't tell you if you were anyway, but... I did have something I wanted to ask very quickly. I noticed something from the other day that had come to my attention.
Yeah, what's up?
Now, I'm sure you're familiar with Ash's bow and some of the little trinkets that he has stuck on it, yes?
Yeah.
And the very shiny little gift he made for Elena the other day.
Oh, you mean during Crimbo?
Yes, during Crimbo.
Yeah. I mean, I know about that.
I was curious about the feather iconography tied between the two. It's a little bit of coincidence, I would think.
I'm gunning for anything that I can get. I bet one way on this. Not my fault. The guy keeps tripping into people with feathers. I don't...
I was asking if there's fucking symbolism, Maple.
Oh!
Feather bow.
I don't think he realizes. I legitimately don't think he realizes.
Is he essentially a fucking bird brain? He's like, ooh, pretty feather, here, token of appreciation.
What he probably thought was, he probably, like, had the base idea for the earrings, and then was like, I need something else to make them cool. And legitimately probably just found fucking feathers and was like, these are neat, and probably it didn't clock that they're blue, didn't clock any of that shit. He didn't clock that. 100%. Unfortunately. I wish there was more. There's not.
Roll insight on that. Just
You're gonna roll insight on that? Sure.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Daya wants the tea. Daya doesn't know the tea.
Here, I will still make a roll. Technically be this. What a waste of an nat 20.
What the fuck?
Damn, maybe tell the truth. she is legitimately saying that, like, Ash, just very dumb. In the same way that Ash did the whole thing with the hair ties, Ash just doesn't realize shit sometimes.
My fucking god.
Not intentional in the slightest.
Oh, fair enough.
Look. I am willing to sow those seeds. But Homegirl already seems stressed. I don't know that I need to give her more right now.
Not
I'm
to
willing.
you. Do you?
What?
No. I already have an idea. I may have perhaps overheard a little bit of the conversation the other day you two had. And I hear that Ash might be on the beginning of shutting this whole little fun instance down. The bet will be for naught, and there will be nothing to be had of it.
I mean, yeah, it's... Look, as much as I am invested in this for, like, shits and giggles, it's... I don't see it happening. Like, here's why I say this. They're both fucked, right? We can both acknowledge that. They're both fucked. Like, on a basic level. Yeah?
That is an understatement, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, they were both... I mean, I don't know a lot about Elena and all her shit. She doesn't even know her shit. But as far as I'm aware, they were both fucking married right up to their deaths. That's been like, what, 3 months ago? Not even?
Ish. Time is a soup.
Time is a weird soup. That's so true. As fun as the bit is, and I like poking at Ash because Ash doesn't realize shit. Boy, oh boy, do I not think that that's a real thing. At least not in 3 months. Oh boy. Look, I've gotten over people quicker. There are stories I could tell, but little soft heart boy. It's too quick for him.
Perhaps to throw them deep into it, but start of something. Perhaps one last attempt at things. One more set of plans. And if things do not turn out, so be it.
Fine. But after that, we're... Look, I'm willing to cause a lot of shit. You see Maple sort of like take a second and she just goes, she was also, it's like trying to set your like dad up with a stepmom or kind of is weird. It's a weird thing to do. I need you to realize this situation for me is just weird. Especially when I knew my mom and like saw her die. So like this is all fucked. But sure, one more bit.
What you need to do is just lead Ash over to perhaps hear a bit of a conversation that I am going to push the Red Menace to go have with Elena. If anything comes from it, so be it. If not, so be it.
Little squids. Leans forward. Okay, but you have to give me something. Just a little thing, not too big.
What is your price then?
I want a tattoo.
Does it?
Oh my god!
I can design it, but gods know how. Do you how I know that tattoos are transferred onto the skin, or in this case, scales,
Yeah.
is the individual poking of the ink into the skin, and that is A, time-consuming, and B, I don't know if that can be done. I could paint on you, but that is about it.
I'm sure you can figure it out. Do we have a deal?
Done.
Pleasure doing business with you. And Maple's gonna slink back off into the lighthouse.
God. This is my favorite B plot.
What the fuck is happening?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Like a whole soap opera.
Mm-hmm.
I've been planning
Days
for a
out here
while.
making some decisions, goddamn.
My plot.
All right. At this point, yeah, everyone gathers back up.
Yeah, everyone gathers back up.
I plopped the laboratory notes on the table.
Ah.
And then I died. Holy shit.
Onimori's feeling a little sick because the stench.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Plop the.
We
notes
found
up.
these in the laboratory and stored the tanks of wiggly things.
Good. These are the notes that we found. Essentially, Borsellino is being... Not Borsellino. Bildrath is being backed by, La Pestilencia, who sent Borsellino to oversee and acquire goods, which we can only assume is mermaid-related.
Is this one of Las Espadas?
Yes.
So,
Well, at least we know what the connection is precisely now.
I have a theory as well, although I have no way to determine it. The only thing we've seen made out of mermaid materials would be healing-based, which leads me to believe someone in Cielo is sick or dying.
It's what?
Is sick or dying. I don't
I'm
know.
sick
Well,
What?
What?
and cool.
okay, well, that's what what did you all thought? You broke that. Did the notes say anyway? I was interested. Did the notes have any way of detecting if a beast was within someone?
They're a bit cryptic. I was thinking we could send them off to Dr. White. It does rehash what we already know about them, which is where each of these wiggly things comes from the brain of someone they've killed. It did seem as though Isaac was assassinating people.
Oh, good. We don't happen to have any, I guess we could probably just take pictures of the notes and send them to Dr. White, right?
We could send them with Speedy.
Can we summon Speedy?
I
You have to
called
wait.
Dr. White.
Yeah, there you go. As Dr. White picks up and says, "Hey, how are you guys doing?"
Good, we've found another laboratory.
Can you send the snail?
Alternatively, how would these notes best get back to you?
Oh, yes.
Nail's probably the best way to do so, unless you care to just hold the phone in front of the notes as I read them over. I can send Speedy over. It's probably going to be a few days. Roughly speaking, the end of the arc or so would probably be like about when he's going to get there.
Would
Do these phones have cameras? Or the crystals have cameras? Can we not just take pictures of the notes?
You couldn't really send pictures over. It's not like text or anything like that. It's just like straight video calling.
Yo, fucking we need to get the new ones. I bet the flip one can take pictures.
I have.
No, you just got the model with Snake and a whole bunch of games on it. You didn't get the whole camera.
Oh,
There's too many games. They had to make
Mhm.
room.
camera to be in
Yeah.
the damn
damn.
Well,
Right, well, we were hoping to eventually uncover how to discover if someone has been infected with one of these.
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to say, could I make an Arcana check while they're just talking and be like, thing in front of me, I want to read.
Yeah, just gonna try and check over the notes.
Yeah, my
Yeah, go
attempt.
ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Better vibes!
Let's go.
25! Nice.
Let's go!
Great. With a 25, as like you read over like the notes, you can see one passage that does strike you as extremely concerning. As it says, live tests of the brains have in fact allowed us to take over several subjects in key and important locations. As of today's date, no one has been able to tell that said subjects have been replaced and are now being remotely controlled by us.
Any notes of who?
There are no notes of who, but whatever this brain thing is, it now is in proper production, and there are at least several people out there that are currently being remote controlled by Cielo.
Interesting.
Yet.
It's not great.
I believe we are actually too late on some things. One, they have successfully made these things. Two, they are already out and wandering. And three, there's no real good way to tell who is controlled or not.
That's not good.
Yeah, with enough time, I might be able to try and devise a way to tell who those are. But again, it's gonna really take some research. But send me the notes and I can try to get started on it.
Alright. I'll hold on to them until Speedy gets here.
Yeah, alright.
Well,
Actually-
that's
mhm.
depressing. Sorry, someone else was saying something.
No, that actually... Dea pulls out the potions that she found. You know, I thought these were a little strange when I found them. These appear to be health potions, but something seems off about them. I don't think we should drink them. How... Shivam, how, like, small are, like, the baby little brain worms? Like... Like, if they're at their tiniest, are they, like, itty bitty, like a green
they
or
could
grape or
hide
something?
in
Like
there?
tadpole size?
Yeah.
That's what I was
Um,
thinking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Worst thought. This is how they are bugging people.
And we shouldn't buy health potions here.
We need to be... Yes, we should not. We should be very careful about anything we ingest. I am unsure about the person-to-brain puppets pipeline, but if they are getting these to people, this is how they infect them, because they think nothing is wrong. It is a healing potion. This is here to help. Why shouldn't I drink it?
That's suitably sinister.
Again, a thought, but it would make their distribution of these things much more reliable. We should tell people. Anyone.
See one of those?
Yeah, leaves one on the table. She's
I'm
like
gonna
shaking
peep
the
it.
other two.
Mm-hmm.
16 get me any more information?
16. Yeah. With all of that info kind of put together, I'd say the next reasonable choice for you to make is, would you just want to try and just pop one open and just pour it down, like, in a safe area?
Yeah, I wonder then if you're correct. It could be something else, but if you're correct, then
Then
we'll
yes.
find a dish.
I hope I am wrong. I very much hope I am wrong.
I hope so too. I go find a
Nice.
dish, like a flat thing, and pour it
Yeah.
into it.
As you begin to pour the potion out into the dish, you can see that there is a dead tadpole inside of it.
Shit.
Fuck.
As these potions appear to have been defects, the tadpoles didn't seem to have lived long in the in these distributions.
We cannot buy any potions now. Anything could be bugged.
Have we bought any yet?
Us, no, but I assume they're not distributing them directly from here. These are Cielen made, I am assuming.
The markets.
Still,
Anything?
the black markets too, like, it's not just being sold to Cielo, it's being sold to everywhere. Possibly en masse.
Oh no.
Cough, cough out of character. Didn't Ash buy a fucking potion from the black market?
Ash bought a potion that turns someone else to stone.
You don't know if there's any other things in there.
I suppose not, but I'm not drinking it in the first place.
Yeah.
I really hope I don't want to
That'd
turn
be-
myself to stone.
To be fair, that'd be a pretty stupid potion to be like, "Yo, finally, we've gotten the brain inside of someone else, and now they're turned to
Now they're
stone."
turned to stone.
I think
Pour it out
I
in the
think
tadpole of
logically,
stone.
yeah, like we did. We've figured it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Guys, this wasn't the smartest idea.
But
But yeah, no. Concerningly enough, though, yeah, you really have no idea, like, the distribution engines of where these health potions are going.
So, right, if you wish to make yourself useful, inform our allies of this new fact. Because they probably, either unwillingly or not, could be dealing with this sort of issue.
Oh, did you say me?
Dr. White,
Oh, yeah. We should...
Oh yes, Dr. White's still here.
because
Yeah.
because Mr. Peak was still in close relations with them until recently, and the Dust Keep is still under siege a bit. They are still in their eye.
Yeah. I can let people know then.
That'd be useful. Start screening everything that gets brought in.
Yeah. For you guys too, do you guys have the knowledge to make potions?
I can, it just takes time. And money, of course. What doesn't?
Okay. When I send Speedy over, I'll try to also get you a fresh thing of supplies at least to make at least a handful more potions for you guys.
Probably best that we make our own from now on.
Would be.
Yeah, and of course, any potions you do have, be extremely careful about inspecting them.
We could do so quickly. Put a sift over. Pour the liquid over a bowl. If we catch anything, we catch anything. If not, bottle it back up.
I don't have
Okay.
that idea.
I mean, we can do a quick vibe check. I think everyone still has. I know I have a potion of greater healing that I'll
So-
vibe check.
I gave one to Ash, but I remember Dr. White specifically giving us those potions that we had. So we're good on that.
Are we?
I fucking hope so.
We should check everything that we have.
Mhm.
Onimori says in the Onimori voice.
We gotta check our potions for that eagle.
Guys,
Yeah,
we have
I
to
see.
start candy for razor
Bowl.
blades.
Yeah, I'd say if you guys if you wanted to spend while you guys are watching over this night here, if you also decide we're gonna check all of our potions and redistribute that, you can do that all on night. I don't think you guys have an obscene amount of potions that you couldn't just spend the night doing this between you guys.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
Someone should tell Zoe.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Daya just sends her a text. Don't drink the fucking water. / potion.
Okay.
I thought we couldn't send texts.
You called Zoe really quick. It's fine.
Whoa.
I just don't have camera capabilities. The fuck you mean?
I'm gonna be the pioneer of these crystals so we can send texts. I don't understand what a phone is or a crystal, but I am pioneer.
It's gonna turn into the "Can you hear me now" guy.
God.
Well, I suppose now all we have to do is wait. and sieve a bunch of potions.
That seems fair.
Well then, sure. I'm going to go set up a space that isn't coated in whatever this weird smell is.
We could sleep right next to the lights. It's
No
very warm
thanks.
there.
That seems headache-inducing.
It's so cool though.
I'm
You
actually
can see
going to
everything.
try warm because of the light. Sorry. Yes. I'm.
He looks at the Red Menace.
Sure, the Red Menace. Yes.
Huh.
Let's go set up by the light. We can be proper inspectors.
Let's go.
Alright, Reminisce Ash. Who's else for watch?
Oh wait, there. I have to show you something.
Did you find if it is?
Look. And he shows you his notepad.
Good.
What am I looking at?
It's a lighthouse.
Sorry,
I drew that myself.
Let me throw this.
Yes,
up
get on
real
stream,
quick.
please.
Yeah, for sure. We'll pop that open. Oh, it's so big.
I just see the one light strand.
Artistic, truly.
Very good.
It
This
is a
is-
lighthouse. Yes, it is a lighthouse.
Yeah. I did it.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna break our child's creative talents.
Well,
You did.
Well, I suppose, well, you have come to my attention. Day's gonna just, pretend she's taking more of an interest in the art and, lean over it. I need your aid with attempting one last hurrah for this little bet we have on. I
Oh?
believe Ash might be attempting to shut things down. And, well, can't have that. No drama, no bet. So I need you to do something for me. Just see if you can get Elena talking a little about herself, her feelings. Perhaps sprinkle it with a little... what's the word? Self-reflection. Things you get for talking. If this is it, and anything results from it, so... well, the bet doesn't die. I also am able to perhaps have Ash overhear a little bit of the conversation. If he hears Elena with her also so lovely confession that she cannot tell him herself, well... well, then the bet is still afoot.
Guys, we knew Day was a fanfic artist, but
God damn.
I could do that, yeah.
Wonderful. If it fails, I've at least made the note that we let this die in like a fire. Just let it simmer out. But I have to at least have one last hurrah for things.
Yeah, that's fair. We need closure, otherwise,
It's like leaving a book on a cliffhanger and then not making one to resolve any of the issues.
Yeah. I follow that analogy.
Wonderful. That is your assignment for the night. And Dea turns over Maple, gives her the kind of head nod.
The sup nod.
Yeah.
Maple nods. And just sort of we'll go grab Ash and just go. So I can speak, by the way. Hi. So are we all staying in like the top bit, or like are you just doing that with the red menace? Nash sort of looks down and just.
Oh. I suppose, I mean, it would be a defendable point. Would we all want to go up there, or...
And we turn off the lighthouse.
They would be suspicious.
Yes, they would.
Yeah, that's why we won't turn it off.
The red menace, it's probably not best to separate during our rest. Seeing as we're trying to keep an eye on each other.
I guess just don't face towards the light if you're attempting to sleep.
Or we could also just sleep on the bottom floor.
I don't know what the fuck they did, but it smells disgusting down here. I don't know how anyone could comfortably sleep in this kind of situation.
I'll take my chances with the light, thank you.
Yes, same. I don't know what is happening, so...
Light it is.
Okay, let's go then.
Oh.
As we're setting up, can I... Sorry, did you have something, Nolan?
Nope, go ahead.
Okay. Can I... gonna take Dea aside. Dea, I did have a question for you.
To ask?
Assuming that I'm relatively out of earshot of everyone.
I mean, Dea went to probably like a corner to probably attempt to find somewhere where the light blinds someone the least.
I've been wondering, every one of us has been resurrected here, more or less against our will. And I did want to ask. I've put a lot of thought into this to myself. What are you looking to get out of this?
You see her, like, pause for a moment and kind of just, like, stare off, I guess, in thought, and just, in her own, asking herself that question. I had a purpose before I died, and I suppose I wish to continue doing so.
Do you want to trade secrets then?
What are you offering?
The reason why I'm haven't run off, I suppose.
Well, an equal secret for an equal secret. I am more than familiar with how this game is played.
I just want to get to know you a little bit, Dea. And I'm willing to extend the same offer.
Tell me what you have to offer then. And what you want in return specifically, ask.
Well, no, I want your reason you've thought of for what you want to get out of being back, and I'll give you mine.
I just told you.
That wasn't a reason, that was the shell of a mention of a suggestion of it.
I provided aid with my visions. Helped my country, the Empire, not flounder, not fall. Well, they have been few and far in between, and not as, I suppose, helpful as I wish for them to be. I don't know really much else. My purpose was to be useful.
Just to be useful.
Much like anyone other under the Empire. Keep being useful. Continue to grow. Expand the borders. Raise your name up in glory.
Yours or someone else's?
Well, usually the Emperor's. The Emperor's too. course, you would be rewarded handsomely if you did well enough.
It's interesting. Quite a loyal streak in you I didn't expect.
Now to yourself. What are you offering me for your secret?
Alright. Suppose at first I wasn't sure. I figured I was done with the whole living thing. I think unlike the Red Menace and I suppose Ash, I didn't die tragically young. When I received whatever curse my warlord placed upon me, I'm not sure if it's the same elsewhere, because everything has changed. But I believe there is a certain level of karma that you accrue throughout life. And the curse has essentially damned me. So I've spent my time living the rest of my life attempting to redeem myself, and I see this as a way to continue that. Any time is good.
Well, why do you think you deserve to be damned? Because you followed orders blindly, not caring the consequences. And thus it was your retribution.
No, not that. Simply the nature of the curse.
So you are cursed with immortality, in a sense, is what you were telling me.
Not immortality, I mean, I died.
But not permanently.
Well, you could say the same for the rest of us.
But there is a difference. We got brought back by an individual. Yours keeps bringing you back because it has no other choice for you.
What? I don't think I'm following you.
Oh, did she give this to you out of spite to make you the perfect soldier, or to make you suffer?
Onimori pauses. I think he's figuring out that whatever he told Elena has gotten out to Dea. So Dea, Kate, can you vor your mic?
I've been leaning back, that's my bad.
Yeah, I like to imagine you lean back and relax in like the Godfather pose, whatever the scene gets.
You're allowed to do that now, yeah. That's how I always spiral.
Anyways.
Yeah. Well, the curse did benefit her. But clearly it did not benefit me.
It's usually how it works for underlings. In the end, you aren't the one who wins, it is your puppet master. In any case, way, form.
Right. Yeah, I don't know why, but I find it hard to believe that your goal is simply to serve the Emperor. Was this person really that good to you?
No different than any other ruler. Full of himself, large-headed, extravagant to a fault.
Then why would you want to help them?
Sounds like the reason you were helping Oiwa.
I'm not helping Oiwa.
You didn't have a choice.
I stopped her in the end. I'm done with her.
But before that...
Before that, the issue of the war was its own self-serving thing. It didn't matter who I was fighting for.
You still had to fight in the end.
No, but I'm not now. We don't even know if your emperor is still alive. I just don't understand.
What? Well, I don't need him to compel me to keep having my visions. Those happen automatically. Kind of like one would breathe or sneeze. It is natural. You cannot control it. Unless you willed yourself to stop breathing, but that is besides the point.
Sounds to me kind of like a curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps it is.
Right. Well, good we could have this talk.
What the fuck? It was an interesting trade.
Onimori just picks up his shit and heads up to the bright ass lighthouse room.
Hell.
Yeah, so what's the watch order?
I think. So it sounds like Maple is going to request that Ash rest with her.
God.
Probably Elena and the Red Menace next.
And I guess she's due again.
We
Yeah.
get to have another weird conversation. Okay.
Oh god. Have fun, bucko.
Can you come close? I guess I can move Ash and. I can
Holy
move
shit,
her.
y'all moved all the way up
I
there.
know,
Is
I
that
No,
know.
where
you guys
we're
are at the bottom of the
fucking
tower, they're all at the
I
top,
guess
and
we are
Jesus.
sitting up there.
Cowards.
This sort of works, yeah.
There
There we go.
Do we just
Okay.
wait? Yeah. Are the lackeys just? We just left them downstairs in the gross.
Oh yeah, we
smelling
didn't kill
room?
them.
We did
I
not.
think we
Yeah,
should
they're
give
just-
them to the, let's just say we give them to the mermaids.
Yeah, they're
We gave
more,
him to the mermaids.
more fodder for the mermaids. Listen, if they get brainwashed too, if they get brainwashed too, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
It works. Mm.
Got it. Alright, before we do watches then, quick 15-minute break.
Yeah.
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 break
See
time.
y'all soon.
Hey, we're back!
We are back. When we get back from break, we like to do little fun facts about our characters so you guys get to know them better. So, fun fact about Ash. Ash does not like papayas. Specifically because they would be used to mask medicine when medicine was given to them as a child.
Yeah, so we still can't eat them out, he just associates it.
Well, yeah, he's just like, this is a fruit. I hate this. Like, I do not like this because it's like how some people don't like the taste of cherries because it's like.
I was gonna say the
Yeah.
cough syrup.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's
Some of
exactly
that.
what it is. Where it's just like, oh, this is the medicine flavor.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Fair papayas.
Fair.
Except
Just
papayas. Yeah.
smells bad.
Mhm.
Don't like it.
God. In Thermyrus, Dea's favorite animals to sit and watch were the rabbits and birds because of how much trouble they would cause the palace gardeners by ruining their hard work.
This is
Good.
why she's also attached to Maple, because Maple also likes to cause chaos on purpose.
Yeah, the rabbits eating all of the lettuce, and then the crows were very fun. They
Very
dive
good.
bomb people like magpies.
Whenever Elena doesn't feel safe or anxious, she wraps her wings around herself like a blanket.
The
Wing
wink
blanket?
cone.
It's
Wait.
built in.
Wait. I'm sorry. I have to be
Mhm.
this person. Have we gotten that fun fact before?
No, you did it because I posted it before y'all were like, "No, we gotta do question
It's
one."
been there for like 2 weeks.
Oh,
but
been
it's
there
just been there for
forever.
a while. I was like,
I
feel
just
like
hid it
I've seen
because-
this before.
Yeah, I just wanted to hide it to give you guys hope and then kill the hope immediately.
Damn.
Damn.
God. Fun fact. Whenever they were first sailing with fresh samurai, Ishida would always give the worst possible advice to deal with seasickness. Onimori would later give good advice, but only after they had hit the point of desperation.
Fresh samurai.
Fresh, Sam.
Mhm.
Fresh.
Right off the tray.
Straight from the
Samurai tree.
But yeah, I'm just imagining like he's just like saying dumb shit like, oh, you gotta jump to like like you gotta work the seasickness off.
It helps if you look straight up.
Yeah.
Broly tells them to jump when they hit the wave, so they eat shit when they fall.
You gotta jump to equivalent, equal out the wave.
Drink some hot sake and sit down in the middle of the boat.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Nina?
The Red Menace had a short-lived brand of the Red Menace themed T-shirts. Didn't sell well because he never wore any kind of shirt. Neither did his fans.
Yeah.
God. And it's very hard to get like Red Menace pants without just doing like the fucking like the juicy on the ass.
He had a brand of pants. They did well.
He did really well.
They did really well.
Did he put juicy on the ass, or did he have a certain other word that he liked better?
Juicy was one of those. The other were just the. And there was a bread and the menace. Just an ass. The one that sold better was just menace.
God.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
I think it's Elena and the Red Ministers.
Let's start with your watch.
Where's my perception? Bullshit. Fuck.
Ah!
Elena opens her third eye.
My third eye.
It's actually right at the hilt of the sword on the tattoo. It's just so it's a weird back eye.
God.
God. What do I see, Shivam?
Well, let me see if the Red Menace also see it. Oh yeah.
I did not see.
You guys are reasonably certain you are safe in the lighthouse as you guys take a look around for any sort of like ships or something like that approaching. As you guys are also searching too, we'll let the perception check roll for the potions. Both of you two roll me a D100 as you check all of the potions you two have in your inventory.
Oh. Do you what? You 100?
D100.
71.
71?
That's what I rolled on my dice today too.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, wait, didn't you roll that? That's cool.
And Menace?
Red Menace. That's a 4.
4. Wow.
4 for forget about it.
Forget about it. Yeah. With a 71 and a 4, you guys are clean of all sorts of tadpoles and the like in your guys' potions.
Clean potions. Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Your drugs are
Tadpole-free.
clean.
Mm-hmm.
High five.
High five.
Right.
Speaking of high and fives, Elena,
Uh-huh.
what are your feelings about Ash?
Perfect transition.
Smoothest transition.
Just right out the gate, huh? Okay.
But it should have been this.
I'm so sorry.
Hold on. That caught me so off guard. I think after the day Elena has had from not only, getting into that argument with Dea and then the whole fucking flashback of Rosa, she'll just kind of stare at him like, what?
No, there was a whole thing between you two beneath the mistletoe. I saw that. And also the whole rest of our journey.
Okay, first of all, the mistletoe was not... I didn't know about it. That was you guys.
Yeah.
I wasn't just going to kiss Ash. That's weird.
But unimportant. The feelings.
He's my friend, and I'm glad he's alive? I don't know what you're trying to do here.
That seems a little too general.
I mean, I feel
Come
the
on, you
same
can
about
trust me.
all
I'm the
of
Red
them.
Menace.
I feel bad for him.
Oh, why?
We've only been alive for like a few months, and you and the rest of them, haven't had time to kind of grip with the fact that you're alive again and haven't had time to sit and contemplate your old lives and mourn over the.
That's where the ignoring your own self-thoughts part comes in.
You're ignoring your own self-thoughts.
Yes, all of them.
Why?
Because they make brain hurty.
They make brain hurty.
Okay. You know what? I'm too tired and have not been having a good day to really sit down and unpack that. Maybe another time.
Geez, a reasonable amount. Wait, what were you saying?
Nothing.
Oh,
There, you want to repeat that, by the way? Your mic kind of cut out during you saying
Oh,
that.
my bounty is it's a reasonable, normal amount. It will be higher soon.
Your bounty?
Oh no, ignore that. I suppose just
What?
no. So Ash, big tits, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
What is happening? Why are you, what?
Oh no, just curious.
Do you like Ash?
No,
Okay.
too big for my taste. But I can see someone being into him, especially you. You, of course, you are into him.
Good subliminals right there.
You are into Ash.
This was the best, worst decision.
So, I would like to say as well, on Maple's end, I'm assuming this conversation happens at the end of the watch. So Maple has woken Ash up.
Mm-hmm. So Ash is now listening in.
So Ash is like,
yeah.
like leaning on the other side of the light, like, and was like getting ready, and Maple like just jumped on top of them and was like, "Don't move," as this conversation is happening, and Maple is just like death gripping Ash currently.
Yeah.
As Ash is like, "Please let me move. I need to move."
Why are you and Dea trying to push us together? What's happening there? Is this for fun or what?
I just like when my friends are happy.
Can you accept us to be happy on our own terms?
Sure, but I'm sure you two would be happier if you two just talk out whatever is happening between you two.
Okay.
I mean, there's something there for sure.
Okay, the
yeah.
If something were to happen between us,
Yeah.
I think it can be put on the back burner for now. There are more pressing matters at hand.
Oh, that's such a bullshit, Ezra. You know it.
What are you talking about? There are literal people.
We went on a whole
to
quest for a little phone, and for
what?
like, oh wait, that was me.
The red menace is my last brain cell. Oh my gosh.
Look, okay. You care about Ash's happiness. I do too. Whatever Ash thinks is his happiness, that is his. What my happiness is, the Red Menace, is for all of you to be safe and alive. And that's my plan for the rest of our journey together. Okay?
That's so bland. I can't root for that. Gotta give me something. What do you want in life in general, other than I want my friends to be happy? Just something.
I know. Just to live life. Menace, from what I'm starting to remember about my old life, I didn't have the choice and anything. I'm now allowed to feel. I'm allowed to go places. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. And I get to experience everything with all of you. And that's fulfilling enough to me. I get to have the choice. I get to have freedom.
That's fair. We're also gonna need more than that a little bit. You could just like I want to fly on a boat, or I want to crash a car into the side of someone's house. But as I crash the car, it explodes and I fly out of it with like a little parachute thing. Those are dreams you could have. To ride an elephant. Do you know what an elephant is?
I have no idea what an elephant.
It's like a big horse.
A big horse.
I'll not commit more crimes than I need to. That's... Wait, that increases my bounty? No. Go ahead.
So you want a goal for me?
What? Yeah, I want that.
After we defeat Cielo, I want to live with in a place with a lot of flowers and open sky. Is that good enough for you, or do you want something more extreme, or?
Add some explosions in that and we're good.
I will explode the old house that is there and make my own house.
Good.
Okay. Is that it? Is this?
Yeah, I'll take that for now.
Okay. Okay, I'll go wake up.
At this point,
okay.
You see a maple get thrown across the room as Ash has been struggling to remove Maple this entire time. And you just see Maple go, look up at you guys.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna do something real. Elena, roll me an insight check.
Oh. Okay. Hold on, let me fucking...
Oh boy.
Yeah?
15?
Yeah.
Something weird about that conversation?
Yeah, everything was weird about that conversation.
Yeah, okay, fine. Nothing in particular then.
Oh, no. I know what you're talking about, but Elena, after the day she has had, is too tired to confront that.
Gotcha.
No, I know. I hear it. Don't worry.
Okay.
She looks over. Maple, are you okay?
Maple nods slowly and dressed.
I'm like, Tongues is gone, dude.
Yeah, Tongues is gone. Maple just trots back over, makes like a noise, and drags Ash over. As Ash just goes,
Well, I suppose it's time for our watch now.
Yeah, Ash looks
Well, good
exhausted,
luck.
even though he was just sleeping.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Maple just stares daggers at the Red Menace.
I tried.
Second that those two are asleep, Ash just looks at Maple and just goes,
Would you care to explain what that was?
as Maple just goes, I mean, they were having a moment. I didn't want you to, interrupt the moment. That would have been rude. They were having a conversation. That wasn't our business.
Yes, but you woke me up early, and I suspect it was to hear that conversation, as you made a point of shoving your entire claw hand across my... I have cuts from you just trying to cover my mouth.
Oh my god.
So look, I say people, like the Red Menace and Dea, make a lot of jokes. And I just thought it would be good if, I heard the conversation happening, and I was like, this can finally bury the hatchet, I had woken up a little early. I was a little restless, and I was like, I'll just let this hatchet get buried. Whatever is said, Ash will hear it, and it'll be fine, and then we'll be done. Ash just sort of stares down at Maple and just goes,
Are you... How are you doing with it?
as he just stares at her as Maple is fidgeting a lot in this after having said that, and is kind of trying to play it off, but is just fidgeting a lot, and Maple just goes, "You are the vaguest person in the world. You gotta be more specific than that."
A person very close to you died not more than a couple of months ago, who we spent years with, who practically helped train you in all of the fighting techniques that you know, and was a close part of our family. And I never asked. I apologize that I never asked, how are you doing?
I mean, yeah, it sucks. If I could have been there, if I was there, we're fast. We are fast together, and we could have gone in, and we could have done something, and we could have dashed in, and Ash goes over and just places a hand on Maple and just goes,
Neither of us could have foreseen what she was doing. She was a wild spirit in and of herself. And we cannot blame ourselves for it. I want to believe that this has something to do with that, maybe. I don't know, the thought of me having something similar would have come to you and made it seem like nothing had changed. It is okay to sit in it, Maple.
Ash sort of shifts and grabs something, and grabs the now multicolor of hairbands that he has, and sort of just holds them in his hand and just goes,
You know, the same thing happened when she died as well. And you acted the same way as you are now. You cannot blame yourself for what happened.
and Maple just sort of goes, No, but the thing is, okay, but those We know the patrol routes. Like, we knew all of that if we had gotten there just a little bit before the hunters.
Maple. We cannot control the actions of others. And we cannot try and predict everything that is going to happen in the future. We will drive ourselves mad. I appreciate whatever this was, whether you were trying to make me feel better or not. And for what it is worth, whether it was misguided or not. I do appreciate it. Elena is a dear friend. And I think you know as well as I that that is not something that is not something that is going to happen. And if you could tell the Red Menace that would be really good, because I don't know how to broach that conversation with him. He seems pretty set in his ways.
I don't even know if he, like... I think he's just, like, in it for the... I don't even know if it's, like, a bit for him or, like, what. But he's just... He's going.
The Red Menace is a lot of things, but predictable is not one of them. It is okay to take time.
And Ash sort of, like, gestures, and Maple sort of, like, crawls over and sort of just rests against the red... not the Red Menace. I keep doing that this session. Rests against Ash. And she shrinks a little bit to be able to nestle into Ash a bit more. And for the rest of the watch, they'll just sort of sit looking out after they sift their potions. But then they'll just sit sort of looking out over everything as Ash just sort of hums to himself as Maple, trying to hide it from Ash but not doing a great job, tears up a little bit.
Yeah. And you two, as like the as Ash is humming and the gentle rocking of the waves are the only thing you two hear for the rest of your watch.
Oh, no perception checks?
I didn't want to ruin the moment with that. I was gonna let you have that one.
Do I get the worms out of my singular potion?
Yeah.
Sick.
It's fine.
Nothing there. I love it.
I didn't want to just be like, okay, now roll a D100 and we'll see if you find a worm,
worms,
and now you gotta like
bitch.
deal with that awkward
Worms.
energy.
Alright, no, you're all good.
Roll for worm.
Alright, after all that, Ash goes and wakes up Onimori, and damn.
Before that happens.
Oh, boy.
Oh shit, that's right. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You begin to dream.
Oh no, I remember.
As you fall asleep, Dea, you find yourself in pitch black darkness. As you can see yellow eyes in the darkness staring at you, as something with like these obscenely, like strangely long arms that seem to like just suddenly twist in like rapidly unnatural directions begins to like crawl towards you. It smiles as it says, "You. Now, you didn't give me the offering I deserve, did you?"
Told you I needed them alive. I'd run into a handful of other things that would probably
My
suffice.
problems, your problems aren't mine. The deal is, you feed me, or I feed on you. As it begins to charge at you, You can see like its claws beginning to like reach out as it's about to tear you in half. And as it does, you are suddenly snapped into a cabaret as Evelyn stands before you. She has like a bemused smile on her face as she stares at you, kind of like raising her hands up, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And she looks at you and says, apologies, I lost track of time a little bit. You wanted to see me?
Well, you are the only thing I can think of that could probably help me deal with that.
Oh, correct. I mean, after all, there's so few people that decide to make a pact with the demon.
Didn't know it had a demon in the gun. I thought it was a useful tool to perhaps give us another boon, a bonus against the ever-growing threats that we have been thrown against.
Oh, I know, honey. But here's the thing now. If you go back there, well, you're dead. Plain and simple. So, here's what I can do for you. I am certain I could negotiate with that nasty little demon on your behalf and retrieve, well, at least get you out of, that nasty little demon devouring you whole. But, thing is, in order for me to do that, I need a few things out of it.
What were you thinking?
Well, to be honest, you're busy, and I mean, well, I do have a few things I would want right now. I mean, it seems easiest to do this. How about some favors? Specifically, 3 that I can call upon you for.
Am I allowed to impose limitations on what those would entail?
Your very soul's backed into a corner, and you're willing to impose limitations?
Well, you brought us back for another deal. You want us to still be useful to you.
Yes. The group? 4 of you's fine.
Fuck.
As long as what I am doing does not cause me to have to do something directly to the others. That is what I ask.
Okay. I suppose I can deal with that as a limitation.
Or
Now.
limit our progress, if you would be so kind.
Sorry, one more time?
Or would impede our progress, if you would be so kind.
Oh, no. And your mission to destroy the Titans? No, correct, I would need you for that, so I won't do anything to directly impede you from stopping any of those 7. So, seems as simple as that then. The deal is, I get you out of that demon's grasp. You get 3 favors that can't be used to directly harm the others, and will not impede your progress in defeating the Titans.
Even I know I could not get a better deal than this for it.
Yes? Yeah. Well then. We have a deal.
And this demon will be something I will not need to worry about as long as I continue to use this weaponry. Or is it a one-time kind of thing?
Oh, well, the thing is, I'm afraid that in order for me to free you of this, yes, you wouldn't be able to use the weapon anymore. But do you need power?
It would always be useful.
Then why don't we double down on our deal here? Your powers, the ability to see fate in the future, it's divine. I wonder if I could supercharge it a little bit more. Maybe give you a little bit more control into how you can use it. Seems useful to be able to protect an enemy's attack before they even make it, correct?
It saves an instance of perhaps someone falling or who knows what. Yes.
Then in that case, one final favor tacked on to the others.
Tia hesitates for a moment, but then she'll hold out her hand.
Damn!
As she says, very well then. We have a deal. As she holds like your hand for the handshake, she suddenly just like pulls you in as like you're yanked towards her. As you're now just like inches away from her, she blows you a kiss. And as like she blows the kiss towards you, it's suddenly just like you can feel something just like surging within you, as it feels like your veins are just like on fire. It's heady. It's almost as if like you just like have gotten completely drunk off of this like power, as it hurts just a little bit, but like you feel warm, you feel powerful, you feel delirious. It permeates through you, as it's almost a sensation of being high for a little bit, as your vision just begins to like fade for a second. As you wake up, you find yourself with just this deliriously happy smile on your face. The after effects of the power still just like coursing through you, adrenaline surging through your veins. The same feeling you would feel as if like you just stepped off of a roller coaster.
I think initially, with that her being pulled in and Nicoletta blowing the kiss, Dea was like freaking out, like she's never been that close to someone before. I mean, her face flush, she's like stuttering, panicking, like I don't know what to do with this. And then that immediate change kind of thing with all of the like the adrenaline rush and that just getting carried over to when she wakes up and she's just unsure, I suppose, what to think.
As Dea, you now have Fate's Boon.
Oh.
Let me pull this up here.
Uh-huh.
When another creature within 60 feet of you makes an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw, you can roll a d10 and apply that result as a bonus or a penalty to the roll. Once you use this boon, you cannot use it again until you finish a short rest.
Holy shit.
Is that a reaction?
Yes, reaction.
Yeah.
Damn.
You post that somewhere?
Yes.
Not me trying to see if I can fucking figure out how to import this shit.
Yeah. As Dea, you wake up like
I can't.
Again,
Sorry.
I will remind you, like, you still do feel almost that little bit of, like, it's almost as if you're a little bit drunk.
I will say, Mabel is the one that woke you up.
Mm-hmm.
And Dea, you look at Mabel, and Mabel just like a little confused by your face now as you're just wildly grinning.
Sorry, I don't know if they have anything else sitting around in here. I don't know if I got bit by something that affects one's feelings, or who knows. Perhaps we should take another look in the morning.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Maple just sort of like does like the little head like dip over to Ash and just looks at Dea and just shakes their head no.
You woken up Onimori.
Yeah, Maple then wakes up Onimori. Wanted to let Dea know the details of what was going on first.
Good morning.
Maple goes goes back to sleep.
Right, I should probably do this, because that'd be useful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how's Dea looking over there?
She's probably like a little floaty, I would think, is how she's feeling.
You can roll a deception check if you'd like to try to like hide the effects of this like mild delirium. It's beginning to kind of fade with time for sure, like as you're like beginning to grow more and more awake here.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a deception check. That's gonna be a pretty decent deception check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're able to kind of hide like a little like the elation.
Damn, that was a good roll too. I think Onimori just kind of looks over and just chalks it up to Dea's just looking a little funky because she just woke up and is tired because it's the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Dea?
Onimori.
Don't imagine there's anyone out there looking to skin us yet.
Well, we can sure check. I don't think anyone is coming to skin us.
Not as far as the eye can see unless the DM wants to intervene.
Well, no. You guys also check over your potions?
Yeah.
I don't have any.
No?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, right. Onimori was the one person who didn't get one. That's right.
Yeah, go ahead and roll D100 on yours. Yep. 47? Good.
No worm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good to know that at least they haven't traveled as far as us.
That is for sure. I can't
Well,
imagine
I was
how
going to
long...
go. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I can't imagine how long they've been planning this kind of thing.
The letter made it seem like maybe they were just targeting a handful of people so far to keep track of.
For now, it seems like it could be in the trial phases of things. Knowing specifically who they infect with these things, and then being able to monitor them in particular. It lets them, I suppose, check to see how well they have been doing. If they sell them out to any old individual on the street and then try to look after, well, they wrote it themselves. They don't really know how to tell the difference.
At least for that reason, we can still hope that the numbers are low.
I hope. The world is large, but at least the influence I don't think has gotten too far.
No. I was going to go take a walk, see if the mermaids had done anything. I'm not gonna go too far. Do you think you can make sure no one runs into this place on your own for a little bit? I'll be back in, I don't know, an hour.
I think I can manage that.
I go.
All right. You're out on the island by yourself.
Fucking
Wow.
vampire.
I was gonna say, what is Onimori leaving the island itself?
Yeah.
I'll say probably the opposite side of the lighthouse. Wait, you see that's a normal gun and it's not cursed anymore, and I can just use it?
Oh yeah, so it loses all like magical properties though. It's just an normal gun.
Normal gun.
Yeah, no +2 anymore, no nothing.
Okay.
Just gun.
I think just in case, I'm gonna assume the lighthouse kind of looks like how it is, where it's like there's an outside area.
Mm-hmm.
Day is just gonna throw the gun into the sea.
All right, you let her.
Way to go.
Healthy
Interesting.
day, well.
Yay!
Sort of.
Sort of.
And then she might just watch Onimori from the horizon, wait for him to just go blip.
Yeah. I think it's only more. Should we resolve your stuff first?
Sure. I think that's what Elena's Dea.
Yeah?
Doing.
Yeah.
My character Elena. No.
We're all going rough today, guys.
Quit
Yeah.
taking hold of my character.
Yep. You keep heading off. How far are you walking off?
I'm gonna head back into town.
Yeah, you do so.
I'm
Kind
gonna
of
look for
early in the
sketchy
morning.
people.
For sketchy people.
Yeah.
As you at this hour, like there's a couple of like the food places are beginning to like open up and like prepare like their stuff for the day. You can see that like given that it's mostly kind of a fishing town, a lot of like the fishmongers are like setting off for the day too. Yeah, you just go ahead and roll me perception, and maybe you can find like places that are like real sketch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually check out the like shores and docks for people who are fishing.
Mm-hmm.
There's my dice. Let's go.
19. Yeah, with a 19, as you kind of like look around, yeah, you can see that there are like a handful of people that are like on like the crags themselves and like some just kind of like off by themselves, quietly fishing and the like.
I'm gonna approach someone who's like kind of off on their own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see there's like an older man just like he's currently just like sitting by like the crags. He just kind of like gives you a little bit of like a nod. Morning.
Morning. I'm running to the town today, and I forgot my fishing gear. I was wondering if I could join you.
As he kind of squints at you for a second, he just kind of says, You look familiar, but I don't know where I'm supposed to place you from. Are you like
Posters.
famous or something?
I don't believe so.
As Onimori, you want to go ahead and roll insight real quick?
Yeah, I'm scared.
What?
Aha!
Nothing. As he said, wait, yeah, I think those Cielans, they kind of mentioned that, like, if we saw some guy with, like, a red mask or something like that and a bunch of other people, we should, like, alert the army? As he kind of looks, like, panicked.
Oh, I don't know who you're talking about.
Look, I don't want any trouble. Let's just let me go. I promise I won't tell anyone. Just okay.
Listen, I'm just looking to do a little bit of morning fishing before we leave town.
Okay, take my stuff. I'm gonna go. Okay.
As he's walking past, can I like clothes hanger him?
You want to try? Yeah. As he's trying to sprint away, go ahead and roll a grapple check.
That's a 29.
Yeah, I don't think he's beating that. As like, yeah, you clothesline him. He just like groans out as he's kind of like trying to like choke out some kind of like help here. But because you hit him like squarely in the neck, he just like barely is able to like speak up here.
Yeah, then I do that thing I'm DMing you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I want to know. Vampire ass.
He's a vampire.
He's a vampire.
We know he's a vampire.
That's a lie told to you by the government.
Hmm.
Telling us Shivam's the government then?
Please don't. Stop that gate. God. Alright. Yeah, anything else before you head back?
For the sake of not sitting here in silence, I'm assuming we can resolve this in DM / after the session?
Yeah.
Okay. And no, I'm gonna walk back.
Yeah.
Vampire
You do that. That was a perfectly normal thing to do.
I was totally normal. I'm just fishing with this guy.
Yep, you fish after you
fucking clothe him,
after you grappled him.
whatever.
No, he was just shy.
Also, you're-
He needed encouragement.
God, clothesline is what you meant, by the way, not clothes hanger.
I am constantly having a small stroke.
You pull out your clothes hangers, you hit him with it. Wow, my secret weapon.
not the fans, just the clothes hangers.
Yeah, as you head back. Dea, anything you do on your own?
I mean, I suppose I could start trying to make some more of our own potions. Trying to fucking remember what we said to roll for that. Some sort of Arcana check, I'm assuming. I think I'd probably want to make... Oh, I'm trying to remember what the fuck is the healing potion scale. I think I'm gonna try and go for a greater healing potion, start working on that. I cannot remember again how long we said that would take either, because the potion rules are very scuffed and I can't find anything nice.
Let's see. Yeah, which thing were you trying to make?
I think
Greater, you said?
Yeah, greater. So it should half the cost of it. So I would
Yeah, it's
only
half the
spend
cost.
Yeah, I'd only spend 150 gold then.
Yeah. Yeah, official source is like 1 work week, but make it a little bit shorter than that. Let's go with normal is like, 1 rest. Greater is like 3. Superior a week. Supreme would be 2 weeks.
Okay. I'll still start on the greater one then. Roll the Arcana check to see if I succeed on this.
I feel like
John, that's so good.
John just posted a fish.
With a nat 20, I'll shorten that by 1 day.
Succulent humans. I can't handle this.
God. Yeah, with a nat 20, we'll speed up that day by 1.
Okay. 1 more rest of healing potion making. Got it. Make a note of that so I don't fucking forget next time.
Alright.
Yeah,
Onimori,
that's it.
you return.
When does Onimori return? Like, how long is
Probably
it?
like near like the end of the watch.
He's got a good internal clock.
Yeah, it's like probably like right around the end of the watch. I'd say about when everyone else is getting up, like, unless day you just were you gonna wait for Onimori to wake everyone up, or?
Yeah, actually no. Fuck him.
Oh damn!
Oh, okay.
Spite.
Yeah, Onimori, you're walking in at about that time, I'd imagine.
Yeah, everyone's waking up and only wear walk fucking.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, you wake everyone up.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, the mage hand gives a good poke, like right in the neck.
Onimori. Sorry, waking up. Where were you?
I waking up.
Walking.
I feel it's in my bones.
Good morning, everybody.
Mm,
Took a little fishing. I found some people on the shore.
where's the fish?
There are good fish around here.
It's off and on.
Hmm.
Although you don't
Hmm.
usually keep the fish.
Oh,
Yes, you
Good.
you didn't do that. Well, no, we kept the fish last time.
Then you threw it
We
out the
were hunting
window.
for food.
Yeah, I did. I do suppose, though, that I have a history of, we don't want to keep fish around. So I understand.
What the fuck?
I love that. I love that.
That's a little sussy. I
That's
don't know
so
what's going
bad.
Sussy there, Shivam.
Yeah.
Well, then, I see no reason for us to panic. Let us get up and get started with a normal day.
I'm gonna Blessing of the Kings when we're all getting up.
Love that.
Getting
We're
up.
just waiting for the mermaids to come back, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, anything else you guys want to talk about before that?
No, I don't think so. Ash is gonna use one of the new hair ties.
Nice.
And then is gonna go over to the windows, or what constitutes as windows for the top of the tower, and look out and see if he can't get a bead on the day. See if he can maybe see the mermaids in the water.
Yeah. Sure. As you look out on the west side here, you can see that like the waters begin to kind of churn a little bit. As yeah, you can see with that the mermaids are probably en route.
Oh, sick. Well then, I think our companions or new allies will be here soon.
We should pack up then?
Yes. Let
I'm
us get going.
backing up.
Could I step outside real quick? And call up Dr. White?
Sure. You do
Cool.
so.
I do that.
Hey.
Hi. I have kind of a concern / question.
Go on.
What all do you know about Las Espadas?
Well, they're some of the top generals of CLO. They're known to be extremely vicious monsters.
Do you know them individually by chance?
Only their titles. La Guerra, La Pestilencia, La Muerta, and Help.
La Hambruna.
La Hambruna.
Gosh, Shivo, get your lore right.
Trying to die now, dude.
Okay. Anything in particular you would find out about La Pestilencia? If I gave you a name, maybe?
I could try.
Rosa? Would I know her last name with that memory or no? Gotta pull
I'll
up
say
my
roll
own
history.
My history is
There's a lot of like info all at once that you just got hit with, so.
I know.
Womp,
Fuck
womp.
no. Never mind. I was gonna pull up my doc and I decided nope, never mind. Don't know shit.
Yeah, with the 6 you can't really like it's on like the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite pull a full name there.
But I know the first name.
And she says, yeah, I'll do what I can with just the first name and but you know, I mean, well, I guess we'll see what I can do here.
She goes to say something else, then thinks better of it because today is a new day, and she doesn't want to start it off bad. So she just kind of gives that smile, but it doesn't reach her eyes. Okay, thank you. And hangs up.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an insight check too.
Come on, yeah, 29.
29. With the 29, you can tell that Dr. White's eager to end the conversation.
Oh.
As, yeah, you hang up.
Okay. Okay. I walk back inside. Same thing, smile, does not reach her eyes. But she'll go and pack up her shit. That's it. That's all I had.
Mermaid time.
Yeah, mermaids! Yeah, let's
Go to the mermaids.
Guide. As the mermaids begin to pull up to the shore, you can see as like Marina just like tosses Isaac over to like the shore as he appears like just like bruised up and kind of injured. As Marina looks to you all with just kind of a stern expression as she says, "He'll work with us. And he'll follow orders afterwards."
Good.
Okay.
Alright. So I suppose next phase is actually taking down Bilgewath. Here's the thing.
What thing?
Well, getting you guys onto the island itself that he's located at. We did manage to find like a proper location. He's not terribly far by ship ride, but that's kind of the thing. We need a proper ship to get you guys onto the island itself. If we use Zoe's skiff, well, we can get you onto the island, but it's going to be very obvious that you guys aren't one of the Cielans, and you're going to be blown to bits and pieces by the time you get on the island.
So, what I'm hearing is we need to steal a Cielan ship.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend the golden one in the middle of town because, well, that's probably going to be stupidly dangerous. But outside of the island, though, well, back in the days of old, I mean, when a sudden mist would come, coming from like out of nowhere, all of a sudden, a ship might find itself beset by pirates coming out of the misty fogs. So, are you all planning to help me plunder a ship then?
You got in the golden one.
No.
Can't get the golden one for sure, buddy.
No.
We shall get a different ship. A better ship. That one's a bit gaudy for me, the Red Menace.
But it's gold.
Yes, but gold is so tacky.
But, okay, what if there's a red
Hey, you
one?
fucking squints!
Oh.
Oh, Darius covered in gold. Fuck. Ash immediately like make eye contact with Darius. Darius just glaring him down as he just goes,
Fuck, we need to move. We need to move now.
What
Go,
if there
go,
was a
go.
red ship?
Oh yeah,
We
we can get a red
should
one, the
go
Red
with-
Menace.
I mean, sure.
Onimori just starts walking to the mermaid.
Ash just panicked and just goes over to the mermaids.
Anyways, the ships themselves, there's probably a fleet of them patrolling the area by the island. As soon as we can find one that's far enough away from the rest of its battalion, we'll put up the mist, take over the ship, toss everyone off of the boat. From there, we can sail into the island itself. As soon as we're on the island, I'm figuring we're probably splitting up into two different teams there. Because as soon as you guys try to dock, it's going to be at least a little bit suspicious that you guys are docking for so long. So, leave it to us two to cause chaos around the ships themselves. I mean, unfortunately for us two, we're not exactly too much, we're not too quick on land. So, you five head inside the building, save the mermaids as priority 1, priority 2, kill Bilge Wrath. Priority
Bolsonaro
3,
would be there.
and yep, that was my last point. I don't know if Borsalina is going to be on the premise, but if Bilge Wrath gets threatened, Borsalina is on his way. So get ready for those 2 fights then.
Fuck.
Oh.
Fun.
That might be a problem. With Borsalino flying, makes me quite useless. And quite frankly, the rest of us.
I can make you fly.
You tried that last time, it didn't work.
But it was because I got immediately killed by Barcelina's lightning thing. But I can definitely make you fly.
Onimori, how good would you say you are at concentrating?
Barely?
If you want, I can give you the ability to fly on your own, not reliant on someone else's concentration, but should you take a significant amount of damage, you will fall.
Alright.
That is an option.
I mean, yeah.
Otherwise, it's we could attempt to do what we did last time, now that we know what the rune is.
I mean,
that makes
sure, let's try that.
I got another suggestion too. If you're not above underhanded tactics, well, Bilge Wrath needs to die eventually, but it doesn't mean he won't have his uses. Once Bilge Wrath goes down, take him hostage. Hell, take this one too, as she just like gives like a swift smack to Isaac. Use him as bait. If you can get him inside the building, I mean, he can fly, but it'd be a stupid decision for him to try and take you guys down by flying out a window and then trying to, like, you know, just do, like, dodging tactics or, like, at the very least, forcing him inside the building means his flight's a lot more limited.
That is...
When they attacked us, it was an area that was affected.
That sounds, you know, like a good plan now. Here's the thing. I want revenge. That man took me from my flying little trip to the bottom of the ocean in like 6 seconds. And I did not enjoy it. I want him to suffer the same way.
I understand this, the Redminus, but perhaps we should think about being as tactical as we can with this fight.
Yeah, we fly and beat him up. That's very tactical to me.
Perhaps a bit more planning can go into it.
Well, if we put him in a position where he can't attack us without attacking Isaac, we might not have to rely on tricks.
Sorry, I was yawning.
Stop that.
Yes, it stopped. Yes, I agree.
Ash is gonna look at Isaac. Oh gosh, it feels weird to say. How broken does this guy look?
How many HP does this?
Go ahead and roll insight.
Oh boy. I'm technically good at this. Oh, I'm really good at this. I want to roll like that.
Womp womp.
Damn.
This man's as confident
It's
as ever.
really hard to say from where you're at. I will at least give you this. at least from where you stand, especially considering how soft-hearted Ash is, it's hard maybe not to feel too, like, at least a little bad for the guy.
No, Ash definitely feels bad for him.
Mhm.
Especially when the mermaid was just like slapping him over the head. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
come on.
Go ahead.
No, you go. I didn't have anything I was actually going to say.
Oh, okay. One thing to consider is that if we bring Isaac, we risk losing him in one way or the other.
Yes, I feel
Especially
like
if they call a bluff.
Borsellino is more than likely to cut loose anything that he deems is causing him problems.
Sure, but Bildrath is just the muscle and financier of this, or he's the muscle and the money behind this entire operation. Isaac is the person actually making the things. One is a lot harder to replace, in my opinion.
Well, that does clear up a bit of doubt.
Well then, I suppose all of this is a conversation that reasonably can happen later. We need to acquire a ship first.
Well, if we're acquiring the ship, we're going to need to grab it on the way to the island. We probably can't steal that thing for long without, well, I'm assuming if, unless we're leaving no survivors.
I would not like to do that.
Then, yeah. We're going to need to do the mission pretty soon after, lest the survivors go and warn of our presence.
Sure. Okay, so it sounds like the current plan is to attempt to get Borsellino when he's inside, as to not have him outmaneuver us in the sky.
Yes, using something as bait.
Oh, Ash, can't you disguise yourself as Isaac?
I could do that, yes.
Instead of risking the actual Isaac. Just a thought.
This is an option.
It's a good idea.
I really like the one where we fight the guy straight up.
Ooh, can we
Well,
That
that's
was really
the
good.
idea. We just need to bait him close enough to us to hit him.
can we pull a reverse now that, before it was like you captured me, now it's like I got these guys, they were trying to steal my stuff. I just throw you all in there. Had to kill the tall one, You're all very silent. Is this a plan?
No, just
It's a plan. I do like the idea of exchanging Ash for Isaac,
Sure.
but
So what would I say when I get there? You all will be
nothing.
not
You're going to be
disguised.
hostage.
Oh,
I think we could definitely take him. He just did a cheap move last time.
He's going to do it again if he can.
That's fool me once. That's on you.
oh,
Fool me twice. That's also on you.
Onimori turns to the Red Menace.
3 times. That's not gonna happen because it's not gonna work.
The Red Menace, if you don't want to be made a fool, then you would change what you do, right?
We fly.
He already knows that strategy.
No, because it didn't work last time, so he doesn't know
He
it's
made it not
coming.
work.
Can I
He
walk over
flies
to
himself, wouldn't he know what that's like?
But if he hits you, nothing changes. If he hits me, then I have. If I don't go down immediately, I have a good shot of, keeping that spell.
The Red Menace? Then why did he hit you?
I was not prepared last time.
It's good to have our options open. Where do we find a ship?
On the way is what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, the pirate thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you going to take us out there? No, go ahead.
Miss Dorina, I have kind of a weird question that's kind of pertaining to this kind of map. You scour the bottom of the oceans for, like, treasures and stuff, right? Because you pirates and stuff. Have you ever run into a diamond and/or can I have any? It's very important.
You want to barter for treasure now?
No, listen. I have this thing. I can bring back someone to life, but I need a diamond to do. You want those mermaids safe? We can do that. I don't want my people to die either.
You can bring anyone back from the dead?
It's complicated. They have to be dead within like a minute or something. Very, very like close, but I can bring them back. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Ah. She looks kind of disappointed for
I'm
a
so
second.
sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
Oopsie.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, fair. Let me see what I control here. As she says, actually, I might have something on the ship.
Okay.
Probably a diamond, but that's probably as good as we're getting.
I just need one.
All right, I can do that.
Yay.
But you
go
owe
ahead.
me.
I'm doing you a very big favor of saving your people. So, yeah.
Okay, sure.
What
She still kind of looks at you like grumpily.
what else can I offer you? I don't know what else you like.
Mori's kind of side-eyeing this conversation.
Just pay me back afterwards, all right?
With another diamond or like different rocks or like
I don't know, gold something.
Okay, here, I will give you gold.
Yeah. You go ahead and give her some gold.
Oh, how many gold do I have?
Mm-hmm.
I have enough. 300, same word.
Sick.
Yeah, you hand her 300 gold. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you hand her the gold. She's still eyeing you like super uneasy. You want to go and roll an insight check?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm paying a lot of attention to this conversation. Oh my god.
Yeah.
15. Yeah, just enough. As Elena, do you remember what Isaac said about Cielo and the mermaids? As, you do distinctly remember that Isaac said that, what Cielo was doing to the mermaids, like, originally, they basically hunted them down to near extinction here. That's the reason they have to create the artificial ones.
So she's side-eyeing me because I'm Seal.
I think, I definitely didn't get that, but after I saw how much Elena paid for this thing, I get the idea Elena's being grifted. And I know these people are pirates. Think anymore, just, don't you think you've charged her enough?
Yeah, so how much did you pay by? 300?
300, yeah, how much a diamond would be.
Yeah. And she says, I think she's lucky I'm charging her market rate.
I think you're lucky we're helping you.
I'm keenly aware of that.
So leave her alone. Thank you.
She pockets the gold as she just like stares at both of you.
Only Mori. Stop. It's okay.
Just shakes his head a little bit. Ship.
Yes, let's go get a ship.
I was gonna say, can I do my deck of oracles really quick and possibly help us narrow down the location of a ship?
Yeah.
Smart.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna first do the D20 roll to save for the day.
Mhm.
Not a D200, Jesus Christ.
D200.
Okay, 17. I'll make note of that.
Great.
And then I will do the ritual cast of divination. And the question I'm going to ask for the specific goal: where can we get a ship the easiest? In terms of not having to deal with too many other people around, I suppose.
Let's go ahead and go with this. As like you say that, you can feel like as like the a map nearby you begins to kind of like unfurl. Like the winds kind of pick up as like a bottle of ink suddenly like spills out on the table. The ink seems to mark a location on the map near the island where it's located.
That will get us a ship.
Because yeah, you have a location where like the ship's probably gonna be.
Nice.
Nice. Well then, I suppose we should not delay. Let's...
And Asher like stares over their Edmunus.
Let's go be pirates.
Oh. Yar.
Yeah. Real quick. Sorry, I'm
Mhm.
so sorry. I would like to talk to Isaac once like they're getting all their shit together.
Yeah, alone or
Alone. Well, off to the side because I not where they don't like me. It's fine.
mm-hmm.
So Isaac's back on shore, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As like he looks at you, like his arms are still bound, like as he
Right.
kind of looks at you with like a little bit of fear, wondering what you're going to do.
I just have questions. Going to hit you. How close were you to La Pestilencia?
It was just a few letters. She helped sponsor some of my experiments.
Any specific ones or any that you showed to?
She wanted me to continue the research on the brains as well as the weapons. No specific reasons as to why she wanted them, but she was keenly interested in those.
Have you ever met her in person?
No, that's why she sent Borsalino. Said she doesn't really do dealings in person.
Have you met any of the other Las Espadas?
Mm-mm.
Or spoken with them?
No, just her.
You sure you weren't friendly with her? She used her first name in one of the letters.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was just a business acquaintanceship. That was all. I insisted on using first names at some point, and yeah.
Okay. If you would be so kind as to keep me informed when she writes you and you write her back, tell me what the letters say. You have my number. Please do that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all. What?
Are you planning to face her?
Why does that matter to you?
The Espadas aren't just warriors. They're freaks of nature.
What do you mean by that?
I've only heard rumors, but I mean, warriors who can survive being cut down, they can mystical powers to summon all these terrifying monstrosities, all sorts of terrible, terrible things. Hell, if an Espada is sent to a town to take it over, the town could be razed within the day.
Okay. Well, it's information that's good to know, I guess, but eventually, yes, I think we will have to face her and the others.
Huh.
When she says that, there's like determination set in her face.
Yeah. And as you begin to focus on what you'll need to do after this, you stare out at the rest of the crew as they begin to board the skiff. As you guys are very nearing close the final confrontation with Bilgerath here. As I think that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh my god.